What's up guys? We're bouncing back with the Mega Knight deck that just got a lot better. After the Goblin Gang buff, this Firecracker Mega Knight deck has been popping off. Everyone's afraid of the green mean goblins, so they're gonna waste their log, their barbarian barrel, and arrows to finish them off. So they'll have nothing for the Firecracker, allowing her to stay alive and thrive. If you stack up multiple Firecrackers, keeping her alive with the Mega Knight that can bounce back and win bridge battles for you, or the Dark Prince with the shield, you're gonna get an insane amount of value. When opponents are struggling to defend the Bandit, Mega Knight, and Hog Riders rushing through, a lot of times they have to drop things directly down the middle, setting up the Firecracker with the perfect opportunity to deal damage. And because it's easy to keep her alive with this deck, it becomes extremely annoying for every opponent. This Mega Knight deck has been played at top ladder for a long time. Cycling Mega Knights and Firecrackers is one of the best ways of beating bridge spam. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. Subscribe to the channel for a video every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, we got a game against a certifiable Boomer. What's up, dude? I don't think anyone I've ever seen against have actually named themselves Boomer. The only one. So I'm going to go in for the Bandit in the back, and we'll see what else he's going to do. Obviously, when we see Skeletons and Archer Queen, I expect it to be a Hog Rider cycle deck. It could also end up being Royal Hog cycle deck, but typically when you see Skeletons and Archer Queen, it's going to be that with like Rail Delivery, Cannon, the whole shebang that everyone sees all day, every day. I'm going to go in for a Mega Knight in front of the Firecracker so we can keep the Firecracker alive and then get some splash damage on the tower. Oh, wait! We were able to delete the Archer Queen. I can go for a Hog Rider here, and then I can zap on top of the cannon. He's going to drop a cannon, 100%. We want to zap on top of this, or do we want to go in for a Goblin Gang instead? I think going in for the Goblin Gang would have been better because he doesn't have login cycle, so it's harder for him to kill the Firecracker now. The Goblins are going to lock on the tower, but he still activated King Tower. Maybe if I had zapped, I would have kept the Mega Knight alive, so I think that might have been slightly better. He doesn't have Skeletons in cycle, so what he's going to do on top of the Bandit? Is he going to go for a Knight? Am I going to feel like a fool? Yeah. Went in for the Knight. If I go for a Firecracker here, it's not going to splash on the tower for too much damage, so I think it's a little bit better for us to utilize the Prince and get that charge on top of the Knight. So we're currently up 700 damage, but he has a King Tower activation, so I don't think we're actually winning this one right now as it is. Probably go for high Skeletons or a log, and he goes for the log. Maybe we can Mega Knight on that and bounce back the Queen and be real mean, but then if I Mega Knight on that, then I won't have anything for the Hog Rider besides... Oh, wait, what? What? That's an expo, man. I wasn't ready for that. We pulled the Archer Queen, though. Wait, are we able to pull off this defense? That would be ridiculous. Somehow, some way, the Mega Knight countered the Archer Queen and is still tanking for the rest of his stuff. We can zap to retarget the expo, and the Mega Knight is going to jump out of the tower because he doesn't have enough elixir for the Knight in time. Wow. Guys, we might be able to beat an expo deck against a pretty good player. That'd be ridiculous. It's really fun beating Expo players, especially when they're dynamic games where you don't know what the heck is going on. I totally thought this guy was going to have a Hog Rider deck since we saw Archer Queen with Cannon. I made the prediction on the Cannon. I'm like, oh, I got this on deck. I know exactly what's up. But I had no clue. He's going to go in for something else. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. But we can go in for a Goblin Gang, and then we can use our Dark Prince because he used his log, so it's going to be harder for him to counter this. He goes Fire Spirit. It might even die, and it does die. I'm going to go for Hog Rider here since we still have the Spear Goblins alive as well. Maybe we can even zap on top of the Archer Queen. Aww. He went for a cannon. He didn't want to have any more fun with me right now. He's like, Jake, I've had enough of your stupid shenanigans. The Bandit will be able to dash on the Queen before it gets another invisibility. And maybe we can build up a big push with the Mega Knight in the back. I think that's the only way I can win this game. Is if I slow roll a Mega Knight and then I get Firecrackers to splash onto the Knight and the tower, maybe we can walk away with a win here. He's actually going to rocket me. If only I had a Monk. I would pay infinite elixir for the Mr. Monk man. All right, we can go in for a Dark Prince, and then we can go for a Hog Rider, and then with the Firecracker splashing onto the Archer Queen, he has to preemptively click the ability, right? We can go Goblin Gang here as well, and we can even go for a zap on top of the Dark Prince. Aww, wasn't able to zap with my Dark Prince. That's so unfortunate. Maybe I can get a Bandit down. Is the Firecracker able to kill? Yeah, it does. No way. That's awesome. Firecracker's going to stay alive. She's either the best card in the game or the worst. And in this type of situation, it's the worst for our opponent. I can go in for another Mega Knight and then Hog Rider immediately. Okay, this is a little bit scary, but I think it's okay. If I go in for Firecracker and then I Hog Rider, I might be able to get a Dark Prince down and kill the Knight and then use the zap to reset the Expo onto our other stuff. So it's not going to be a huge advantage for our opponent. So we should be able to reset the Expo. The Hog Rider's on the tower. I just need one more hit. One more hit. No, I don't get it. Oh, please let me get this game. All right, I'm going to use Bandit so we can leapfrog our way onto the Archer Queen and make him click the invincibility. If he doesn't... Wait, the Firecracker just shot onto nothing and took the tower. What? How does that even happen? Most of the time when Firecracker misses, you feel miserable. But in that one specific situation, the miss is what made us win. To jump into this game, we're going to rush through with the Hog Rider and the Bandit. We're going to see what Mr. Leon is up to. Okay, Elite Barbarians. I've seen enough of this in my day. I know exactly what you're playing. Ram Rider, Bridge Spam with Magic Archer, Monk, Annoying Heal Spirit, and just a lot of Bridge Spam. The Ram Rider is definitely going to be his win condition, and the Magic Archer could be coming down. Oh, wait, he's got Battle Ram. Okay, so he's shifting it up. He's running a different version of the deck. Most people at top ladder are running Ram Rider, but I guess if you don't have that leveled up, you can run the Battle Ram instead. Battle Ram gives you 2 Barbarians, but it's a lot easier to defend compared to the Ram Rider that slows down all of your stuff. Oh man, that thing is so annoying sometimes. Especially when it's protected back by the Monk, because if they have a Ram Rider charging at you and you try to log and then the Monk goes and clicks its ability, the log is bounced back and you can't slow or stop or push back that annoying Ram Rider. This guy's going to go for Elite Barbarians, and I'm not too scared because we know we've got Mega Knight on deck, so that's going to be a great answer for us. I kind of just want to wait and see what else he's going to drop so then we can get more value. And then I'm going to go for my Firecracker afterward. Even though he goes in for the Heal Spirit and he's able to protect it for a bit, it's not that big of a deal. Firecracker is able to splash onto his stuff, and then we can even go in for a Goblin Gang if we need to. I don't think I do want to. I think that the Phoenix is just going to die to the tower unless he zaps. I don't think he will. Oh, he's going to zap. No. Oh, wait, it still died. Most of the time when you zap the tower there, like, then it's going to end up killing me. Like, if the Phoenix is going to actually get resurrected. That was so weird. 2 interactions happened there that I wasn't familiar with. The Mother Witch surviving against my Goblin Gang when I zap. Most of the time I'm able to kill it. And then secondly, the Phoenix. I cannot believe that thing didn't get resurrected. I guess because it was so close to my tower. So it only works if you zap and it's like midway through. But if it's right next to the tower and you zap, you're just wasting your zap. That's a cool interaction to know now. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, so we can just Mega Knight here and not care. The Monk is very annoying, though. I should care a little bit more, I think. The fact that the Monk permanently distracted my Mega Knight that was supposed to kill the Battle Ram was utterly obnoxious. We know he's going to go in for Elite Barbarian, so I want to go for a Firecracker here. Unfortunately, because he dropped it in like both sides of the Mega Knight didn't know what to do. If I zap this, can I kill the Mother Witch? No, I can't. That's actually horrible for us. Oh, man. It's insane how much value a Mother Witch can get. I'm going to Mega Knight here, and then we are going to be able to kill the rest of the Battle Ram before it does connect. And then I can Hog Rider here because we've got the big beefy Mega Knight boy tanking it up and soaking it up for the squad. So even if you play against annoying Mega Knight counters like Monk and then Phoenix, you should still be fine because the Mega Knight, if you are able to defend just one big push, you're able to counter push with your Hog Rider and use the Mega Knight as a tank. It's basically like giant Hog Rider, and the Mega Knight's just there to soak up all the damage. What do you think you're doing right there with that Mother Witch? Oh my goodness, she's giving me a home-cooked meal. We're just telling her how we feel and just eating her alive. That's crazy. The Firecracker isn't going to be able to finish off the tower unless it's going to be in alignment. So we need to go for double Firecrackers. I think that's the method to success. Firecracker, show us why you're so strong. Oh man, that felt really wrong that the Hog Rider finished off the tower when it was literally at 1 HP. The interactions in this game were ridiculous. I didn't know what was happening the entire time. And a lot of people say that Elite Barbarians Bridge Spammers aren't good, but this guy's personal best was over 7,800 trophies. Hey, now we got a game against Mr. Prince. What's up, dude? So if you don't want to cycle anything, I'm just going to go for Goblin Gang. And no, I don't want a Goblin Gang. I thought about it for a second. And if I cycle my Goblin Gang, my opponent could end up having a log bait deck. And they could Goblin Barrel on my tower. And then it's impossible for me to counter the Goblin Barrel. So save your Goblin Gang and don't cycle that with this deck because you don't have log, you don't have Bar Barrel, you have no counter to Goblin Barrel besides that Gang. So this guy is probably going to end up having a Royal Giant deck if I had to guess. So I'm going to go in for an Electro Wizard and then try to pull that. And then he's going to pull my Electro Wizard. And everything is getting pulled in this game. We are getting whisked away. I think that we can go for a Bandit and counter the rest of the Fishermen. So we're not going to have to worry too much. Oh, please don't kill. Why would he cycle the Bar Barrel? I think he needs that. He's going to get ganged because I know that he's not going to be able to punish it that much. Even if we zap, I think it's fine because we get an extra Hog Rider hit. Maybe I was stupid for doing that. I think I'm a little bit dumb. I don't know how dumb I am, but I think we're okay. We did get that extra Hog Rider hit. I greeted for that, and then I wasn't able to drop my Dark Prince in time for the piggies that were immediately on my tower. So I think the 2 elixir that went down the drain for the Hog Rider hit likely wasn't worth it, since I took more damage from the Royal Hogs that were spawned by the Mother Witch, or the Mother Witch piggies. What do you guys call them? Battle pigs? Curse pigs? I remember calling them battle pigs before when I was winning with them, but they definitely don't feel like battle pigs anymore. They don't deserve that type of epic name when they're desecrating my tower. Okay, that's very annoying that he's going to go in for a Fisher Boy to go and pull that. It's fine. I think we want to Electro Wizard so we can go and kill the rest of the Zappy. And then, oh my gosh, please stop the RG. Wait, this is fine. He's going to eat a lot of damage from the Mega Knight. It's going to hit the tower at least once. Hey, let's go. And he doesn't have Bar Barrel cycle? Here's the thing. Homie has Mother Witch. Mother Witch is a problem if I go in for the Goblin Gang, so I need the Hog Rider to tank for it. If he's really crazy and he goes in for like something in the back like Mother Witch, we immediately go left-hand side with Hog Rider Bandit and just try to take the other tower, but doesn't look like that's what he's going to do. He's going to Giant Skeleton in the back. I wonder if we can get this through. The Bandit's going to lock on the Mother Witch. He wasn't ready. His body wasn't prepared. We snuck the Bandit inside there. It's like throwing a snowball, but having a rock inside of it, and we rocked our opponent's world. Okay, I'm able to go in for like an Electro Wizard here and then Dark Prince. I don't think we're going to keep the tower alive, but might as well try to. Yeah, we're definitely not keeping that tower alive. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? Never mind. I'm so intelligent. I knew that was going to happen. Always calculated all the time. Okay, so we want to zap here so then we can take the tower and then... Okay, I'm going to lose the tower to the Spirit Goblins. I just wanted to make sure that we could take the tower and stop the Fisherman from pulling my Hog Rider. So that was a great zap. Maybe we can still win this game. This has been a very sketchy and scuffed situation. Maybe we can go in for like a Mega Knight here. It's probably going to get pulled anyway. Wait, the Bandit is so good. Why is it such a good card? It's ridiculous how good and underrated the card is right now. All right, we need to go in for a Mega Knight here. Probably need to go for an Electro Wizard after the Fisherman is going to go and jump on the King Tower. And then we can try to go through with like a Hog Rider and Goblin Gang if this guy messes up. He's probably going to Bar Barrel here. We'll see. If he messes this up, it would be really funny. Yo, he did! He ended up missing 2 of the Spear Goblins. No, 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 don't kill it! Don't kill the Firecracker! Wait, the Mega Knight's on the tower. I don't know how the Mega Knight got there. Did he teleport? Did he jump? Did he get pulled by the Fisherman? It's a mystery that you guys will only know, and then I guess I'll know when I watch the replay. But sometimes weird things happen in Clash Royale when there's so much going on the map in double and triple elixir that I can't even keep up with it. It doesn't matter though. That game was complete chaos, and I loved every second. My game against Mr. Franz. So this guy is a lot better than me, and I don't know if I can beat him. It doesn't matter though. We're gonna sauce out a good luck, and we're gonna try our hardest. So I'm gonna go for my Hog Rider here, and we're gonna see what's up. If this guy wants to cycle anything at the start, okay, the bird. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just praying that it's not Monk plus Phoenix. But wait, we got a lot of damage. This is looking really, really good for us. If we can get a 900 damage advantage and just hold on to that and wait for our opponent to spam into us, maybe we can vibe. Okay, Goblin Gang, you got to protect ourselves from the bird. Fortunately for us, the bird does die, but the death damage puts in so much freaking work. So he's currently already done 500 damage to my tower. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Lightning does a lot. So maybe I can go in for a Mega Knight in the back if I'm up a lot. Or, oh, wow, Royal Giant Phoenix. Oh, no. So you guys already know what's going to happen. Homie is going to go in for a Fisher Boy, and he's going to go and yoink my Mega Knight or my Hog Rider to the King Tower. But maybe we can go for a Firecracker here. Expect him to go Fisherman. Oh, no. He's so good at the game. Wait, the zap? It retargeted? That was actually so good. I retargeted the Fisherman so that he couldn't kill, and he used Log. Maybe I can get Goblin Gang down to keep my Fisherman, or his Fisherman off of us. The Firecracker's still alive. We might have just made an outplay against someone 10 times better than me. Please let me win. Oh my gosh. I think the Firecracker is still going to die to the Phoenix. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh my gosh. How? I need to go in for a Dark Prince so then the Phoenix egg dies and he's not going to get resurrected. This would be an insane win for us. Nah, he's going to go in for yoink it with the Fisherman. Oh my gosh, this has been such a close battle. Like, I have to make sure every interaction goes my way or I'm going to lose. That's what happens when you play against top 100 players. Like, if you play against someone this good, if you make a misplay, they're going to punish you immediately and they're going to take your tower. Fisherman only gets 1 hit, that's good. Knowing that the Fisherman was out of cycle meant that was a good opportunity for us to go for the Hog Rider. I'm going to go for the Bandit in the back and then I can immediately Mega Knight on top of that. I'm hoping that it's the right decision. Because if we can go and kill the Mother Witch and then get the Mega Knight counter pushing, maybe we can go in for a Firecracker depending on what he does. Firecracker is difficult for him to finish off because he can't kill it. He has to force all of his elixir on top of our other stuff, like the Mega Knight and the Bandit. He has to focus on finishing those off. And the Firecracker is just going to kill the bird. So if the bird dies, maybe the Firecracker is able to stay alive a little bit longer. Oh my gosh. That egg killed it. That's so sad. All right, I need to go in for Goblin Gang in the right-hand side just to force that elixir from our opponent so he can't just concentrate all the stuff there. He's just going to eat it? No, he's going to go bird. Okay, that makes sense. I was expecting him to just eat the damage there after he dropped his log, but he didn't want to. Wait, he dropped his Fisherman. That means that the Mega Knight's going to tank for the Hog Rider now. This is a really good spot for us to be in. We're also forcing out the log. The Hog Rider's on the tower. The log is out of cycle, so maybe the Mega Knight can provide us even more utility. I'm going to go for a Dark Prince here, expecting a Mother Witch. Oh, I didn't make the prediction. We did end up getting a Fisherman. I think it's going to retarget onto the Firecracker because the Dark Prince jumped over the river, so the Dark Prince wasn't able to get targeted. So then obviously it's going to go and target on top of the Firecracker instead of the Dark Prince because the Dark Prince was not targetable. So the Fisherman pulled that instead. It's really unfortunate, but it happens. I think we can get value with the Firecracker, and that's why he's going to go and drop yeah, he's dropping the Phoenix up there, so then there's no clear pathway for our firecracker. Maybe I can get a Dark Prince in the back. Actually, just have the Dark Prince target this. That would be nice. And then go Bandit, and then Hog Rider when we get a good opportunity. It's hard for us to find damage, but maybe we can make it happen. If we can go for an Electro Wizard at the river, I'm spending a lot of elixir here, but I think it's going to be worth it. If we can zap, we can maybe get an extra Hog Rider hit. We do, but was that an overcommitment? I don't know. I need to get serious Mega Knight value. That's going to be a lot of piggies clumping up on us, and he is probably going to go in for another Fisherman here, so maybe I can go in for like a Bandit or go Goblin Gang. I need to go Goblin Gang, and he's probably going to log this, so it's really scary. Wait, he's going to Electro Spirit, and I probably am going to lose. As I said before, this guy is insanely good. All he has to do is lightning me, and he will very soon. So GG and well played to him. I am not better than this guy, as you guys already know. It's hard to beat someone this insanely good at the game. If the Firecracker got a shot, maybe we could have won that one with another Hog Rider hit, but yeah, it's just tough. You don't win every game you play, especially when you play against someone with Phoenix and Fisherman to go and pull your Mega Knight and destroy your spam. As you can see, looking at his legacy best, he finished 60 in the world at over 8,300 trophies. So one of the best Royal Giant players in the entire game. Pretty close stuff. Let's bounce on the next one and see if we can make a comeback. All right, so jumping into this one, first things first, we're just going to go for the Hog Rider. You guys already know the deal by now. Hog Rider is my favorite play. If my opponent doesn't have the proper counter in cycle, I can get a delicious amount of damage. So whenever we play against Ram Rider, that is going to fully counter my Hog Rider whenever he drops something else with it, and it gives him counter push. That's not necessarily a good vibe for me. However, I won't have to spend too much elixir here, and I'm probably playing against a P.E.K.K.A deck, so this game is going to be scary. Because if I overspend once and I don't get damage in single elixir, I will likely lose the game. Oh wait, it's Mega Knight versus Mega Knight. Oh, alright. Well, it's going to be harder for me to activate King Tower here, so I'm just going to Mega Knight in the middle, and then hopefully your Mega Knight jumps on my Mega Knight, and then both towers can kill the Mega Knight. Yeah, that's really good. If I drop my Mega Knight here, like on top of his, and I got the splash damage, then I wouldn't have had both towers helping out. And then I wouldn't have the tower be able to finish off the Phoenix as fast as I would want it to. So it's really important to do that if you guys want to maximize your value. I think the Phoenix is going to like die in the middle, so I need to go in for Goblin Gang. Otherwise, that thing would get resurrected. I don't want to see that thing's face again. Okay, so if we go in for a Hog Rider, we can pull that to the other side, and then the Bandit will get fully countered. If you guys haven't done this before, it's very fun to do. We can fully expect him to go in for a Ram Rider, so I'm going to try to go in for a Dark Prince, and then maybe even go in for a Bandit and try to apply a lot of aggression because he doesn't have that much elixir. I think the Bandit will lock onto the tower. He's already given us the white flag of surrender. I think he knows that he done messed up. But how bad am I about to get messed up by this? How bad am I about to get messed up by this? I'm an Electro Wizard. I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang, and I'm going to try to not lose my entire tower. I'm going to go Goblin Gang in the middle so that we can pull the Phoenix as well. All right, we're chilling. We're vibing. We're not screwed. I thought that was going to be way worse than it was. And he's not able to go for a Ram Rider for whatever reason because he just doesn't realize that he would take my entire tower because I have no elixir. Oh, wait, let's go. Another amazing trade. Okay, that's not great. That's not an amazing trade anymore. I got to go in for a Zap so then the Ram Rider is only going to like just get the initial hit instead of the dash. The dash or the charge, I guess, will give it double the damage. So I couldn't afford for that to happen. Man, this is such a wild and wonky ride. This game is way too close for comfort. We're only winning by 300 damage, and he's got Mega Knight and Ram Rider, so it's going to be harder for me to get damage in the last couple seconds. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. I think I need to go for like a Firecracker to try to snipe the Archer Queen, so then I can maybe even finish it off with a Mega Knight. So that's what my game plan is. We'll see how well it works. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Gang here, so then we can stop the Bandit from dashing onto our stuff. And I think the Phoenix will die to the Firecracker. Wait, no, okay, yeah, all right, we'll take it. I can go in for a Bandit here. How did the Phoenix get rebirthed? Oh my goodness, who let that happen? Clash Royale, I complain every time when that thing happens. It's not a fun time. He's probably going to go for a Mega Knight here. I would be surprised if he didn't. The Firecracker is going to give us a lot of value. Oh, it's going to get poisoned. Well, fortunately, the poison isn't in cycle for him to damage down the weaker tower in the left-hand side, I guess. Maybe there's a silver lining there. I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang in the back, and his Phoenix will probably die if we can go in for like the Goblin Gang for anti-air defense, and then go for the Bandit, and then follow up with the Mega Knight. So I'm trying to get the Mega Knight to tank for our Hog Rider, and then break through afterward. That's what our game plan is. I don't know if it's going to work. Wait, my Mega Knight's able to splash onto all of his stuff. It looks like the Royal Ghost is going to retarget, but maybe we can make something happen. I'm going to zap so then we can get a hit. Oh, it's not happening. Oh, it happened. No way. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go in for a Dark Prince here. I need to get like an Electro Wizard on top of the Ram Rider. And then I need to go like Goblin Gang afterward. I think I can eat a lot of damage, but I don't know how much I can eat at this point. So I'm going to split up my Goblin Gang so I don't lose tower on either side. And then I'm going to go for a Hog Rider. Please don't have enough elixir to stop me. I have Zap. I think I got the game in the bag. Even though he went for a Snowball, the Spirit Goblin is clutching up, and we walk away with the win. Dude, without Steve and the Spear Goblin piercing our opponent's tower, his heart and his soul, that game would have not been mine. He had so much elixir on defense there, and I think he would have shut me down and just cycled one more poison. Winning clutch games like that one is the best part of Clash Royale. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.